Ladies and gentlemen, the IDBL is proud to showcase the quickest motorcycles in the world. More than 1,500 horsepower. They burn nitromethane. They are incredible. It is the Elmer Trett Top Fuel Motorcycle Shootout, dedicated to the pioneer of the sport, Elmer Trett, who sadly is no longer with us. But we have two gentlemen who I know Elmer's very proud of, Dave Vantine, Larry McBride, for carrying on Elmer's legacy.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure working with Larry all this time. When I grew up, Elmer, you always wanted to be Elmer. And nowadays it seems like it's a little harder to get guys coming up to Top Fuel, but I did myself, Corey Hogan did, and the rest of them. So it's just been an honor trying to fill Larry. Larry used to match race Elmer all the time, and so for me to sort of be that guy now I can't tell you how special that is to be working with Larry. It's been quite something. In '96, I had the privilege of giving a speech at the Ash Grove Inn, and had a nice speech with Blaine Johnson, passed away that year, same time as Elmer, and it was a great time then to give a tribute at that time as well.
Thank you so much. And Larry, as somebody who is a great friend of Elmer, you still wear his shirt every pass down the racetrack. I think he'd be awfully proud of what you've been able to accomplish.
Well, just to be involved with Elmer was I was really close with Elmer. I'm the only guy that actually rode his personal bike. Bobby Malloy rode his titanium bike. And one weekend we was in Piedmont, North Carolina. And at Top End, Elmer's always joking around. He says, "Hey, you want to ride my motorcycle?" I said, "Heck yeah." So we get back to the pits. We didn't, the race was over. And so I'm over there and I pop a beer. And I'm sitting there drinking. He sees me. He says, "I thought you was going to ride my bike." I said, "Well, I thought you was kidding." He said, "Give me that beer." So he drank the beer, told the girls to get the bike ready, and I went out and made a pass, and I went 1/100th quicker than he did all weekend. So it was quite an experience to see, to see his face, his grin. He just was the grinning all the way down there, and then he actually came down there and towed me back up the track. So to be able to be pulled by Elmer Trett. I don't know if anybody else has ever been, towed by Elmer. So I ain't gonna say it hasn't happened, but I don't know of it. So to be involved with Elmer as long as I was, he helped me out a lot. Helped my family out a lot. Taught us a lot. It's just a great deal that here at the IDBL that we are recognizing Elmer Trett as the only sanctioning body that actually recognizes Elmer, and the other guys are missing it. We do appreciate what the IDBL does, and here at MIR is just a great place to do it at with all the fans and the people, and I'm extremely excited to have Dave along beside me. He's a great guy to race against, and it's an honor to race him. He actually used to work with me back, I think it was in 97, 98?
97.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Awesome. Now, one of Elmer's lifelong goals was to run the first 5. You accomplished the feat in 1999, and in 2014, you two combined for the first side-by-side 5-second pass. What was that like, and will we see it again?
Well, I tell you, you'd have to ask Dave. I was so excited. I was hollering and screaming and going nuts, and it was great. Because the guys came across, to my radios and told me that we had run side-by-side 5. So it was awesome. Other than Dave red lighting on me and making me look bad, because unfortunately most of the fans don't understand that was a red light. They thought I was asleep. So, but it was still a great race. It was just awesome to have this guy here beside me, because people don't realize what this guy's done for the sport to help me keep it alive and help the other guys come. And I feel bad that other guys are not here. Unfortunately, there's a 1,400-mile trip for them. But on behalf of them, we do respect them also.
Dave, what are your memories of that epic side-by-side achievement?
Well, first and foremost, that side-by-side was my first 5 ever. So it's kind of a double header for me, going my first 5 and having a side-by-side 5. I got to learn to speak better like you. I don't know what it is. Anyway, it was pretty cool. I got down in the turnoff, and like Larry said, he got me bad on the light the day before, and so I was determined to get him, and of course I red lit. So I was around the corner first, and I just could hear him screaming in his helmet, and of course we have earplugs in, can't hear a thing anyway. And but I thought I heard a real muffled side-by-side 5s, and when he came off the bike, you could just see his body language that he was really excited. And if I thought I heard him right, and it was a side-by-side 5, of course. Having it never been done, I was super excited.
Thank you guys so much for being here. Dave Vantine, Larry McBride, some of the most courageous riders in the world, maybe even a little nuts to do this, who knows, but they've already made motorsports history, and they are poised to do it again.